Okay, opening of the show. I could start out talking about where I grew up. Yeah. It all started for me, back in the streets of Brooklyn where oh, who cares? Nobody cares. Nobody. Animation? Little animated guy? That's always funny. Next. Not always. Okay, it needs to be deeper or more personal. Okay. Psychologically, comedy is like a wall that I build to keep out the destructive forces of life. Yeah, none of this is working. It's not working. Let's just call it what it is.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Richard Jeni.
Wow, thank you very much. Welcome to a big steaming pile of me. Ladies and gentlemen, this is our set, and I think I speak for everyone when I say, huh? This is the famous yin-yang ball, the ancient Chinese symbol for the opposing forces of life, right there. The yin and the yang, the up and the down, the opposing forces of the universe. Kind of the situation I'm in tonight. This crowd is so good that if the show sucks, I have no one to blame. Making this crowd happy is the second easiest job you can ever have. First easiest, whoever gets to put Michael Jackson in the witness chair and create reasonable doubt. How hard can that be? I don't even have a law degree, and I think I could get Michael Jackson, you know. I would just go, ladies and gentlemen of the jury, there he is. That's all I have. Y'all get a good look at my boy. See if you think he's capable of anything out of the ordinary. There he is. Yeah, I don't know. But it's a tough thing to prosecute Michael Jackson, you know, because everybody is entitled to a jury of their peers. There he is. Where you can run the vacuum up and down the gene pool 24/7 without sucking up this much of whatever that has become. He has no peers. He's peerless. He's peerless. So why am I picking on poor little mutated Michael Jackson? Because Michael Jackson is a cautionary tale for the rest of us, folks. Michael Jackson is what happens when you keep fixing it until it's broke. That's what you get. And we're used to him now, but if you'd never seen Michael Jackson in your life, folks, and he just kind of jumped out at you, it would be quite a start. Like, let's say you were out playing golf, you know. You knock your ball into the woods. You're a little creeped out, you know, you're in your woods, it's overcast. All of a sudden, something that looks like that comes swinging out of the trees naked. Hee. What would you do? I would pummel him with a 3-wood till he stopped moving. If all of a sudden I heard, where the hell is that ball? Hee. 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 Come here, look at this. It just came out from those trees. Holy shit, I thought I was gonna have a heart attack. Half man, half woman. Half black, half white. And it was walking backwards and forwards at the same time. Holy shit. Let's get out of here. You fucker. Yeah. Always good to start off the show with a little Michael Jackson humor. You know why? Because it's good to have 3-4 minutes of show where somebody isn't pissed off at me. Michael Jackson is the only thing in America that you can make fun of without pissing somebody off. Nobody disagrees with that material. They never stand up in the audience. You wait a goddamn minute. You'll be keeping your dirty mouth off the king of pop. A man is innocent of child molesting until he's proven guilty. And any man who says different will be dealing with me. Father Murphy of the Boston Archdiocese. And that concludes our not pissing off anybody portion of the show. But that's the trouble with doing comedy, you know? People all have their opinions in their little groups, and they all get mad. And it used to be if people got mad at what you said in comedy, you know, they just like wrote you a letter. Now I have a website with email, and they can threaten my life by the hundreds. And they send you emails, you know, and call you terrible names like punk faggot. Yeah, not punk or faggot, one word, punk faggot. Just because I went on a TV show, this is all I did. I was on a show and they go, Richard, you're a comedian, what's it like flying around with all the extra security? And I said, I don't like flying anymore. If there's two things I cannot tolerate, it's the disgraceful practice of racial profiling and guys wearing turbans on my flight. Those are the two. Yeah. And right then is when the turban Americans went to the computer and sent me the death threats, email after email. Dear little punk faggot. You'd better sleep with one eye open because you're dead from now on. Just because you wear a turban, it doesn't mean that you're a terrorist. I know it doesn't mean you're a terrorist. All I'm saying is, can you please not wear it for the 3 shitty hours we're trapped on an airplane? Is it that big? Are you keeping up with the news? You're making everybody nervous. When you get off the plane, make up for the lack of turban. Go to Bed Bath & Beyond and just get yourself a turban that is so high in the air that you can't even walk down the street without tickling Allah's nutsack. It's for 3 fucking hours. 3 hours. Is it gonna kill you? It's not gonna kill you. 3 hours. 3 hours. You know the answer to that one, folks. You miserable faggot. That turban is part of my religious belief. Whatever. Look, we have to respect people who have strong religious beliefs, right? Because if you don't, they'll kill you. But why? Why do we have to show our religious beliefs every second of the day, no matter how much it annoys anybody else? You know, I'm Christian. I don't come bouncing onto the jet spiked to a big wooden cross. I suppose I have the right to do it. But it's a narrow aisle. It's a big cross. You're gonna clonk people in the head as you go down. Excuse me, pardon me, excuse me, pardon me, excuse me. Sir, you'll have to check that bullshit, honey. This is my religion, and I intend to annoy everybody on this plane with it. But it won't fit overhead. Sure it will. It's a Murphy cross. It folds up. Travel with it all the time. That's not fair, you little punk faggot. You're not even a practicing Christian. Yeah, he's got me there. Yeah, I'm Catholic in the same way that if a cow was born in a tree, then it's a bird. I wouldn't say I'm a fanatic. You miserable faggot. Death threats for doing comedy. Can you imagine? That kind of stung. You know, you can't be responsible for every fear that goes through your head for a couple of seconds. That part of your brain, primitive, politically incorrect, gets scared. How many people, even though they're adults, are afraid to sleep with their foot hanging over the bed because of the little guy that comes out and gets it? That make any sense? Does anybody know anybody that's been attacked by that guy? You can't help it. You know he's under there. And he has 5 rows of razor teeth, and he can snap your bones like a twig. But for reasons nobody can explain, He cannot penetrate the sheets. That stops him. But as soon as you start talking about political things, that's when everybody weighs in. Yeah, everybody gets pissed off. Because a lot of people are very extreme, you know? People are very sure about what they believe. You know, they're on the far right or they're on the far left of politics. And you know, if you're on the far right or the far left, you know what you've done now? You've gone too far. Yeah, because that's where you find the extremist wackos, right out there. Because after that 9/11, I was so mad, I said, that's it. I'm becoming a hardcore, hard-ass, right-wing Republican fucker. So you run all the way over to the far right side, and there they are. There's your right-wing crew, a bunch of money-grubbing, greenhouse gassing, seal clubbing, oil drilling, Bible thumping, missile firing, right-to-lifing, lethal injecting hypocrites. There they are. There's your crew. There they are. People whose idea of a good time is strapping a dead panda to the front of a Lincoln Navigator and running over everybody in the gay parade. I can't deal with them. Get out of here. I'm going over here to the left side to be with all these loony, lefty, liberal people. And there's the crew. A bunch of bong-smoking, America-bashing, flag-burning, yoga-posing, incense-burning, dolphin-saving, salmon-eating hypocrites. There they are. There's the crew. These are the sensitive liberal people who are always yelling about everybody's freedom of speech and expression. Unless you happen to say something that pisses them off. Then they can't wait to tie your ass to the back bumper of a Toyota hybrid and drag it to the Berkeley campus and drop your carcass in front of the Fidel Castro building for the continuing study of why America sucks. Lunatics. The only place it makes sense to be, I think, is a little more moderate in here, right? The centrist, the middle. Like me, yeah. Yeah. Bunch of flip-flopping, fence-sitting, half in, half out, half-assed, non-voting so they can bitch no matter who wins. Those are your guys. But the ones that annoy me slightly more than all the rest of us are the trillionaire, bleeding heart liberals. People who are gonna change the world if they have to spend every buck of your money to do it. The limousine liberal people. People living in a mansion that's got 20 rooms that nobody's in, they're air conditioned. Got a pool that nobody goes in, it's heated. Flying across the country on a 20-person jet all by themselves because they don't want to be late for a speech about energy conservation. Get off. Get off, you fucker. I think of all the people, the ones that annoy me slightly more are the rich limousine liberal people, because they remind me of that asshole, what's his name? Me. And you, because let's face it, we're all a little bit hypocritical. We could all help other people more than we do. We all can, even if you're not rich. You're sitting home, you're on the couch, it's 1 in the morning, and you hear, for $9 a week, you can help this starving child. Everybody's got the $9. How do you not give it to them? You got to rationalize it somehow. You got to go, yeah, that kid doesn't look that hungry to me. Shit, he's got a bigger belly than I do. How can you feed a kid for $9 a week? That's impossible. Shit, a non-fat, low-carb latte is $4.50. What's that kid gonna do with 2 giant cups of coffee? I'm actually doing him a favor not giving him any money. Because there's nothing worse than being wide awake and starving. You're welcome, Mabupu. We're all a little bit full of shit. know, very few of us are, you know what the average person is? Average. Pretty much, you know, there's very few people out there. And when people walk around making believe they're big heroes, it starts to take away the focus from the few people we have that actually are heroes, real life heroes. Spider-Man, Kevorkian. Oh, Kevorkian's my man. Now, Kevorkian is a doctor that helped people die who are so sick that they just want to get out of here, which, you know, I can't say as I blame him. You know, I hope I'm never in this situation, but I've had the runs and written a suicide note. You know. People look at a guy like Kevorkian, I don't know if you know, he looks weird. They go, that guy looks so weird. You got to admit, it's a little weird for a doctor to specialize in killing people. I don't know, I'm not a doctor. If you're not a doctor, the whole profession is a little squishy and disgusting. To me, it's a little weird for a doctor to specialize in proctology, for that matter. I'm sure he has his reasons, but who makes that decision? Come out of medical school, here's the whole human body, where do I want to hang? Okay, no, feet, nothing in the front. What do you got in the back? No, back of the head, no. Yeah. Now we're getting somewhere. Look at that, it opens up. An ass in crisis. A crisis. Are you insane? If that was my job, I would have like a catcher's mask, oven mitts, and a rubber finger on the end of a javelin. I go, time for your examination, Tom, get down there. Okay, this is gonna pinch just a little bit. God damn it, I wish I was killing this guy. Oh, sucks. I love a guy like Kevorkian. You may not agree with him, but he's got guts. That's a leader. That's a guy, and I'd do anything for a guy like that. Except be his roommate, that's gotta be tense. He comes in, Rich, you awake? Yes, I am, Jack. I'm wide awake, and I will be all night. I have never felt healthier than I do right now. Just close the door there, Jack. Need to get that guy out of jail. Oh. But as soon as you get into politics, there's no talking anybody out of it, you know? There's nothing you can do about it. Because people, whatever they believe, you know, you can basically justify anything you believe. There's always a counter-argument for anything, you know? War starts, and, you know, I have my friends, my liberal friends, and they're like, dude, violence never solved anything. Solved World War II. I'm not saying it's the best solution, but it's a solution. Violence never solved anything. And you go, you know, violence is one of the only things that permanently solves any fucking thing. Why do you think you're supposed to get along with countries halfway across the world with different cultures and different interests? Have you ever been on vacation with 6 friends and tried to decide where to eat dinner and watch that war break out? I'm lactose intolerant. Why do you get to pick? It's 6 o'clock. I want to go at 7. I want to go 8. That shit can go on forever. But if one of you had a gun, it would be over. You'd go, we're going to Wendy's. It's not the best solution, but it's a solution. But there's no talking people out of it. People are for a war or against a war, and people say, dude, it's all a conspiracy. Terror is just a word, man. You can't have a war on a word. If the war's on a word, how do you know where the enemy is, man? There's clues. Like, let's say a bunch of American people get killed and you turn on your television. The people jumping up and down, dancing and singing, there they are. That's them. That's the one. The people fucking hopping up and down. The people going, la, 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 kill them all right now. Fuck them up, kill them all, la, 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 la. Hey, la, la, la. You're sitting there going, God, you French motherfuckers. What are you doing there? I know that was like a little mean to pick on the French people when plenty of other countries hate the Americans? Germany. Oh, when the Germans found out that the Americans were mistreating people in a prison. Woof! Oh. Oh. They were this close to suing for copyright infringement. They were pissed off. They were fucking mad. This close. You will get your own ideas, is what they said. Yeah, that's what they said. La la la, kill the Americans, fuck them up today. Doesn't that make you a little mad when you see people? I don't need people from foreign countries hating me for shit that I didn't do that happened a long time ago. You know why? I'm a white male. I can get enough of that right here in this country. Yep. Yeah, for 200 years, the most fun thing you could be in America was a white guy with a few bucks in the bank. I show up, fuck you, party's over. My own friends, white people. Dude, what do you expect? You killed all the Indians. Me? I don't even know any Indians. The only Indians I ever met got me so drunk I was splitting kings at the blackjack table. I'll tell you shit like that. You killed all the Indians. What? I don't recall doing that. I think I'd remember doing something like that. No matter how drunk you were, you'd wake up the next day and know that something went horribly wrong the night before. Wouldn't you be there in your bed going, God, oh, shit, what a night. What is all this turquoise jewelry doing in the apartment? I don't remember. A feather in my ass? Why would I have Oh, no! Oh, don't tell me I was out killing the Indians again. I don't know, I just wish people didn't agree with foreign countries so loudly around here. Oh, they must be right. They're not us. Come on! You know, I've been to France. It's different. Every country's good at different stuff. Don't forget, the French people invented the flaky and buttery croissant. Somebody has to do shit like inventing the flaky croissant. And it's not going to be the Americans. That's not our specialty. Nobody's sitting around here going, what's the right amount of layers of pastry that will make a thing big? Yet, well, fuck that. We're busy. We're not inventing the flaky croissant. We might invent the heat-seeking, laser-guided, flying, bitch-slap-your-bunker-open croissant, but not the buttery croissant. It took the French people to invent the croissant, but it took the American people to stuff it full of crappy ham and shitty, shiny cheese and make $1 billion a week flinging it into your car window at the drive-thru. Here's your Chris sandwich, you fat piece of shit. Die, you piece of shit. Get out of here. Yeah. We might not think of an idea first, but we'll figure out a way to fuck it up and sell more of it. Yeah. Besides, it's not like the Americans never think of any foods on their own. Be proud of your country. This country invented the fruit roll-up, goddammit, yeah. Take that, you frogs. I have a souffle in the oven. Yeah, I got a dessert. You get 3-hole punch and put in a loose leaf binder. What do you think of that? It's called the fruit roll-up, froggy. Sounds interesting. I would like to try one. Yeah. You near a fax machine? I'll send you one right now. Maybe they're just different. That's the amazing thing about the United States of America. We got the best shit-shining con artists, flim-flam marketing people everywhere. I mean, you can say whatever you want, but this country has a kick-ass military and really good bullshit marketing people. If this country was a person, it would be a used car salesman with a flamethrower. And that's the amazing thing about the United States. We can sell anything, but we can't sell the rest of the world on the idea that this is a good place. It's time to let the marketing and ad people out of the gate, let them make some commercials for the United States, and maybe we can get people to like us better. If we can sell thigh cream, we can sell the United States. Thigh cream. We got people convincing you that if you put some cream on your big, fat, giant, rubbing thunder thighs, that somehow they're going to get smaller. How asinine. You can't put cream on a part of your body and change how big the... Trust me, it's not possible to... You just... Selling thigh cream and we can't sell the country. You know we can get to sell the United States? All the people that are selling us all the bad food that's making it... We have an obesity epidemic in the USA. 1 out of every 3 Americans weighs as much as the other 2, which to me... How do people get to be that obese? I got this friend, 5'10", 450 pounds. He's what the doctors call morbidly obese. How bad is that when the word obese doesn't quite capture what you are? He's morbidly obese. If he works really hard and goes on a diet, he could be obese. What's going on? How does it happen from the advertising of food that's not even food? Do you ever see the sausages on the Denny's commercial? There is nothing lower in this life than a Denny's sausage. Ugh. On the commercial, they are the most gorgeous, sexy, porky little bitches. They are freaking, oh man, all tan and dewy and just slow-moing into that plate like models coming down the runway all... Oh. To a regular person, okay, but to an obese guy on the couch, that's like putting porno in front of the guy. He's in front of the TV rubbing his stomach. Oh, yeah. Says, oh, you hot little bitches. Oh, you want some hot syrup squirted all over you, don't you? Squirt it. Squirt it. Oh, oh. Yeah. Height 5'10", weight 450, blood type chunky monkey. If everything else fails, you know we can get to make an advertisement for this country? The cigarette people. The all-time world champion bullshitters that ever walked the planet. The cigarette people. They're saying, look, for $7 a day for 30 years, we'll help you kill yourself. And doing such a good job of getting people to sign up for this program that they now have the confidence to make commercials telling us not to buy what they're selling. If that don't put the cock in cocky, what does? They're daring you to buy their product. They're on TV. We sell these cigarettes. But if we were you, we wouldn't buy them. No, no. These can cause premature birth, whether you're pregnant or not. If you want to be healthy, you'd be better off going to a Greyhound bus station bathroom and licking the doorknob. So I'm saying if we can sell bad food, useless thigh cream, and deadly cigarettes, we could sell the United States if we had the right slogan. Here's the slogan for this country. America, 20 million illegal aliens can't be wrong. There it is. That's your slogan. That says what you need to know. There it is. There you have it. 20 million illegal aliens can't be wrong. If people are risking their lives in the ocean to come to another country, they must be hoping for an improvement. They're not boating enthusiasts. And anytime somebody is risking their life in the ocean to change countries, it's never anybody leaving from here. It's never a family in Connecticut pitching the ironing board into the Atlantic. Never a dad with a pipe and a golf sweater going, Muffy, Conrad, I've had enough. The Eddie Bauer catalog is late again. We're rowing out of here tonight. Get my squash racket and tie the closet door to my ass. All I'm saying, I love people from everywhere. I travel, I go. I go to the Caribbean, Jamaica, Mexico. The people are great, the beaches are beautiful, and let's face it, you cannot get that kind of diarrhea here at home. You just can't. That's not ordinary diarrhea. That's a germ that rides up your ass with a sombrero and a couple of six guns. That's, isn't it? Isn't it? That's a germ. Everybody out. Ándale, ándale, vámonos, everybody out. You know, you never get that diarrhea where you can't believe it? You're sitting on the toilet with a look on your face like you're watching acrobats in a circus. You're sitting there going, get out of here. That's impossible. A human body cannot do that. Oh my God. Am I alive? You little miserable faggot. What are you trying to prove? Just because some place isn't as bad as another place doesn't mean that it's good. Exactly. That's all I'm saying is the United States is slightly less ridiculous than a lot of other places. I know there's things wrong. I mean, this is a comedy show. I don't want to get depressing, but right here in the United States last year, there were 1 million vehicle thefts, 90,000 rapes, and 18,000 murders right here in the USA. And then the government said, enough is enough. They drew a line in the sand and nailed Martha Stewart's ass to the fucking wall. Right to the back wall. Ah! Fucking Martha Stewart. Not a minute too soon. How are we supposed to sleep at night knowing that that sick bitch is running around loose? Every night I'd be at my bedroom window. Come to bed, Richard. I can't. She's out there. Who? Martha Stewart. She could be loading her salad shooter right now. What is wrong with you? Shh. You hear that? It's a cricket. It's an egg timer. She's very close. If you're so worried, why don't you go get her yourself? Are you nuts? I sent the dog. Here he comes. Come here, boy. What the hell happened, boy? What? She knitted him a sweater and booties. It's on, you sick bitch. Stop it. What the hell are you doing? I knew you were an idiot when I married. Come here, boy. We'll wait all night if we have to. We'll sit here with this hand-squeezed lemonade. My wife doesn't make lemonade. Oh, my God, she's in the house! Run! Martha, a knitting needle. Yeah, put that bitch in prison. Put her where she belongs, in the top bunk. And a guy doing 10 years for marijuana in the bottom bunk. And both of them watching OJ play golf on the black and white TV. Justice. Justice. Pot is illegal because the Congress won't make it legal. And when you think about it, potheads are the only ones that will watch Congress on C-SPAN without changing that channel. Any normal person sees Congress come up on their television and goes, huh, we almost saw those idiots. It's only two idiots that are stoned, that are nailed to the couch, that think this shit is hilarious. Sitting there with a bong going, I love this show, dude. Me too, man. These guys are fucking hilarious. Dude, look at that guy, man. He's a dumbass. Why do you think that? It says it right on the bottom of the screen, man. You're so fucking stupid, dude. It stands for Democrat Massachusetts, man. Fuck him anyway, man. All right, dude, here we go. Here comes the vote. 52 nay, 48 yay. Yay! Yay! Pay up, fucker. I fucking told you Delaware wasn't getting that water treatment plant, man. Who's King Congress, fucker? What is going on around here? But is anybody talking about these important issues? No. What are they talking about? Gay people getting married. Whatever. Go, gay people, do it. Do whatever you want. Be the gay man you were born to be. He was born gay. I mean, not the second he was gay. You know, that's a little extreme. He didn't come out of the womb Broadway style. It wasn't like that. You know, it wasn't like, breathe, Mrs. Johnson. 3, 4, 5, and he went 6, 7, 8. Hi, everybody. Nice to be here. My name is Baby. What's yours? I just came out of the pussy, and I'm never going back in. That didn't happen. Is there anybody else who'd like to piss off? If you're a comedian, you kind of have to make fun of any kind of marriage, gay or otherwise. But I don't see what's so good about not being married. It's kind of like this. Married, not married, You know what it boils down to? Whether you want to be lonely or irritated. Those are your two main choices. Whichever one of those brings you the joy. The up, the down, the yin-yang ball. Because you could be a single guy for only so long, and then it starts to wear on you, you know? Because porno is like every other drug. After a while, you start building up a tolerance to it. Doesn't work as good as it used to. And you can't believe how far out you've gotten, because you started off, and you just had a little shitty laptop computer, you know? That's all you had. And it had a little slow dial-up connection, and the woman didn't even come out on the screen all at once. She just kind of dripped out. And you'd be sitting there like an idiot. Come on, here comes the chick, come on. Pants down, come on, baby. Nice face, pretty good. Nice titties, we're on our way. Nice penis, what did I do? Oh. Get that off there. Ah, but you kept working at it, didn't you? You kept working and getting better at the internet. And 6 months later, you can't even let anybody in your house anymore. Because it's not your house. The windows are blacked out, newspapers in the driveway. It's the castle of Dr. Jerkenstein. You don't have a laptop now. Now you're in the middle of the room, bare-ass naked, in a Captain Kirk swivel chair. 8 flat-screen monitors nailed to the wall. Your cat's in the corner wearing a welding visor. You have a dog named Spot, but that wasn't his name when you first got him. No. And that's when you realize you've gone too far. That's when it hits you. I gotta get out of here. I gotta take a shower. I gotta open these drapes. I gotta join the real world. This is ridiculous. I'm gonna be in love with a real woman, and we'll be together, and we'll be driving together on a nice sunny day, and she'll be sitting there, and I'll be driving, and she'll be with me, and she'll just be making me so wonderfully, beautifully, fucking tense that after a while during the drive, you can feel your colon pop out of your ass, come up your back, and start twisting itself into a noose around your throat. Because why would you want to drive alone like a masturbating loser when you can have the woman next to you pointing out the window at shit she thinks you're just about to crash into and making it more likely that you will crash the fucking car because she keeps scaring the shit out of you by suddenly and out of nowhere making this noise. What? What? What, honey? There's nobody there. The truck! You almost hit the truck! What the hell? I saw the truck! Don't do that! You're scaring the shit out of me. That's what you want. You don't want to be alone like a masturbating loser when you can have the woman next to you in the car, cranking out non-stop, real-time, updated traffic information. It's like having a brand new radio station. You're listening to All Driving Complaint Radio, busting your balls from the driveway to the highway. You get all the great hits. Your exit's coming up, 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 And after a while, you're going, yeah, well, so is yours. What did you say? Nothing, my little co-piloting sugar lamb. And here's the sick, mean, twisted, unfair part. She drives like she's Ted Kennedy and the liquor store is closing in 5 minutes. Yeah. That makes you mad, doesn't it, guys? Yeah. Makes you really mad, right? Yeah. Why does it make you so mad? Yeah, I don't know either. That's one of those things that makes you so mad you start going, why am I so mad? Because you know how it is in love. There's always two arguments going on at once. There's the argument you're having up here in real life, and then buried way underneath is the real reason that you're pissed off. You're not mad because she's telling you the exit's coming up. You're mad because she doesn't trust you to be a man. A manly man driving a manly car the way a man can. A man who could take his hands off the wheel and still honk the horn. Honk. I'm still driving. That kind of man. A manly drive with a manly car that has a manly hood. A manhood. And that's who's really driving the car, ladies, the manhood. So, ladies, remember, when you talk to the manhood, mark your tone well, because if the manhood's insulted, then the manhood can't swell. No. He doesn't feel strong, he doesn't feel stout, then he'll sulk and he'll pout and he'll never come out. So if you want that love to continue to thrive, ladies, sit there, shut up, and let the dick drive. There. There you have it. The manhood. That's who's driving the car. Ah, but God bless the women. I love women. I think they're the best thing ever, right? Sure. Because women come up with ideas that you as a guy left alone are not capable of thinking of. They come up with ideas. They come in going, I found out about a play in our area, Richard. I want to go see it. It's nearby. It's called The Vagina Monologues. Richard, would you like to come with me to see The Vagina Monologues? Abso-fucking-lutely. That is a promising title for a play. Get my top hat and call us a taxi. I love ventriloquism. Bring on the show. Because I'm figuring that's the show I thought it would be. Hello, I'm Sharon Stone. And I'm Lamb Chop. But nope. Nope. Imagine my chagrin when it turned out to be an angry vagina. A vagina with an agenda. You know what that show was in a single word? That's right, a vagina. It was a pretty good show, though, The Vagina Monologues. You should all go see it. I thought it was really good. It was thought-provoking. Here's one thought it provoked. Why don't they have a show called The Penis Monologues on Broadway? That's right, lady, because nobody goes see a show that's over in 5 minutes and you have to wait an hour for the encore. You happy? There. There. A cheap, demeaning penis joke and the ladies rejoice. Yeah. The penis can't have a show like the vagina can have a show. The penis has no problems, right, ladies? There are no problems. He leads a carefree, swaying penis life. What could he possibly talk about? What political issues could he bring to the public's attention? Here's one. Circumcision. The silent killer. How many guys in the audience are sitting there with a goodly chunk of their peen shiced off right now? Look at the shame. They won't even answer most of it. Every year, terrified infants strapped down, the front of their little penis chopped off. Is there a postage stamp? Is there a bake sale? Is there a telethon? Is there an explanation that makes any sense? You know, you talk to your mother and you go, why, when I was a little baby, did you strap me down and chop off the front of my penis? And she'll say, well, we wanted you to match your father. Match my what? I was a baby, bald, chubby, laying around not doing anything. I already matched Dad pretty well. Yeah, this is pretty funny material, isn't it, ladies? Penile mutilation. There's a knee-slapping topic. But this is why the penis is such a troublemaker when he gets older. Because he was abused as a small child. Yes. He was abused as a child. There he was. A little innocent baby, little cocktail, Frank. Look at him. Just the way God made him. Look at that little guy. He never had a sexual thought in his little baby penis life. Look at him. And then, wham! Half his fucking head sliced off. The rest of his life, a mutilated freak. Half his face missing. Locked away in a dirty place with nothing to do but plot revenge for what's happened to him. Now he's the penis of the opera. Running back and forth in your pants. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. I'll get even for what they've done to me. I'll bide my time and take my revenge in Las Vegas. That's where he gets even with you. In the stripper club, makes you spend all your money. Because ladies always go, why do men go there? Well, the brain doesn't want to. The brain's in the stripper club going, this is ridiculous. Can't afford it, not gonna get laid, I'm gonna be tired at work, I can't afford to be doing it. But the penis of stripper club is the highest form of art. You can't afford not to be doing this. Women sliding up and down on long, stiff poles, this is genius. I haven't seen a ballet like this in years. The music is so loud you can't even talk to the women. These people have thought of everything. Genius. Spy. And the other reason men like the stripper clubs, ladies, is this. It's very emotionally satisfying for men to deal with strippers. Because strippers make a man feel intelligent. Yeah, because when you go to the stripper club, you don't have to worry what they want. You don't have to think about what they want. They don't want to know when you're coming home. They don't want to know why you left. They don't want to know where their relationship is going. They want the one thing that every loser, emotionally stunted fucking idiot has. They want $1. There wouldn't be one divorce in America if that's all your woman ever wanted. Oh. Not one divorce in America. You go, honey, why are you crying? And she goes, because I'm old and I'm fat and I hate my stupid life. And you'd go, well, sounds like somebody needs $1. There you are, my dear. Take it down to the 99-cent store and keep the change. Oh, what a life it would be. Striding around the house with a sack of magic bucks, solving every problem. You never help with any of the thank you. Whenever my parents come over, you thank you. I want to have another child. Thank you, I'm fulfilled, dollar man. So there's really nothing wrong with going to the stripper clubs, really. If you tell the woman at the beginning, like that ever happened. Right? Did that ever happen, ladies? Did the guy ever sit there on the first date in his whole life, look at you across the table and go, listen, I'm just telling you right here on this first date, just so you know, no matter how much I love you, if you get involved with a guy like me, whenever your back is turned, I will be sneaking off to every slimy stripper place in the world, blowing a lot of money that I could be spending on us, and I want that known up front, because that's who I am. That's what I do. I'm all up in that shit, dog. That's what I'm about for me, for myself. That doesn't happen, does it? On the other hand, the woman never tells you on the first date that she happens to drink some red wine and has some PMS, that she's capable of crimes against humanity. Yeah, that never comes up either. Now I know. I didn't know at the beginning, but now you know. You know, she drinks some red wine and has some PMS. Well, we can only agree on one thing. We both wish I was dead. And I don't really blame any women when they have a bad period for being in a bad mood. It's not a good time, is it? It's like once a month, the woman's body turns into a vicious loan shark. It's like once a month, the woman's body is going, hey, honey, can I talk to you a minute? Come here. Did you have a baby this month? What happened? You didn't have a baby again. All right. Well, hey, you're busy, right? What can you do with it? How many fucking times I gotta talk to you about the same fucking thing, huh? The fuck is wrong with you? Smarten up and have the kid. I'll be back next month. Thanks. You can't really blame the woman. So, you know, you can't blame the woman for being in a bad mood. You know, sometimes she's having her period, the chemicals are moving through her there. Sometimes those chemicals mix with the chemicals in the wine, and it's like a witch's brew. A little menstruation, a bottle of Cabernet. Now you'll be wrong no matter what you say. We went out to a restaurant on her birthday. We were having a really good time, but she was drinking red wine and having PMS, so I'm on full security alert. I know a fight's coming. I don't know where, I don't know how. I just know it'll be long, it'll be bad, and I won't know how it started. Sure enough, this waitress comes walking toward our table with the biggest bouncy waitress knockers, proving once again that tits are like the police. They're always walking in when you don't want them to. If you're looking for them, no chance. When you don't want them, boom, 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 boom. This is when your brain sends an emergency message down to your eyeballs, like, attention eyeballs, this is the brain. Mayday, mayday, mayday. We have 2 giant presumes closing from the south. Do not engage. Repeat, do not engage. She's drinking red wine and there's PMS. We are at DEFCON 3. I say again, 2 bouncing honkers are closing. Chest size, 3, niner. Cup size, David. Do not engage those tits. But it's too late because your eyeballs are calling back like this. Yeah, you're breaking up a little bit there, brain. Looks like we got a couple of zooms closing in from the south here. We're going to bank left and swoop in and get a closer look at this situation. So I guess I glanced at him. And don't ask me how women notice this kind of shit because it was really subtle. You know, it was one of these things like, hello, waitress, how are you? Can I have a Coke? Thank you, B. Yeah! Woo! Across the table, here's the view.
Do you like the waitress's body? You think she's attractive? Because if you do, maybe you should be with her instead of me. Do you like the waitress's tits, Richard?
Go home then. This is when you hear the alarm from the end of every science fiction movie you've ever seen when a planet's blowing up and you're and 3 minutes to total destruction. There are 28 million possible answers to do you like the waitress's tits? All of them are incorrect. So you're sitting there going, to her boobs, did I like? No?
Why do you have to lie every second of your life? I'd have more respect for you if you acted like a man once in a while.
Attention all units, this is the brain. Do not act like a man. Repeat, do not act like a man. I've seen this before. You're being lured into an ambush. Jesus Christ, get everybody the fuck out of there, and I mean now. Yeah, but it's too late now. It's too late because somebody else. Yeah. Too late now. Somebody else broke on the line. They're going, yeah, fuck this. We've had enough. We're going in. Who the hell's this? This is the testicles. Out. And that's where you ruin everything. That's where you start going, okay, you want the truth, honey? Come on, lean into the table, because I don't want to upset. You want the truth is you should never drink when you're having your period, because something happens in your brain that makes you want to start stupid arguments when we should be having a good time. And if you want the whole truth, you cannot be mad at me because that waitress has some big tits, because that is not my fault. I didn't order them. They came with the meal. Yeah, they came with the meal. Begin final destruction countdown. Final destruction. 10, 9, 8. This is the testicle. She's going to blow. We're pulling back. The balls are going back in. Send in all the begging units. Wait, honey. I don't know what happened. I want to know. You know. I'm fucking crazy. I'm wrong. Because you know why? Because I'm always wrong. Because I'm shit. That's what I am. I am shit. And worse than shit. If there was a piece of corn in a piece of shit, whatever the worst part of that piece of corn is better than me compared to you. Forgive me. Destruction sequence temporarily paused. The story you've just seen is based on actual events. That's the sad part of that one. Well, thanks. Thank you very much. Thanks. You've been an amazingly wonderful audience tonight. And before we go, I just have to tell you that comedy is a really tough job because whenever you speak in public, there's always the outside danger that someone will listen to you. So don't forget, my opinions are just like anybody else's opinions. They're all a self-surfing, big, steaming pile of me. Just scratch any opinion, and underneath it, you'll find a human being trying to justify their own existence. And that doesn't mean you're a bad person. It just means you're a person. Because justifying yourself helps you value yourself, and that leads to preserving yourself. And self-preservation is the primary instinct of every human being. Evolution says that. Yeah, you miserable faggot. Not everybody believes in evolution, for your information. My God is Vishnu, and I wish you would shut the fuck up once in a while. And he's right. He's got a point again. Not everybody believes in evolution. In America, people are very religious, you know. 80% of all Americans believe that angels are around us all the time. And who's to say they're wrong, you know? It would explain that giggling in the room when I'm jerking off with the lights on. That ever happened to you? They're all, hey! What? But when you get an opportunity to talk to people like this on TV, you think, what do I know for sure? What's not just an opinion? And I think it's this. Everything I've come across in my life is like that ball. It's got an up and a down. It's a yin and a yang, you know, that's life. You start off, you're a little baby in a womb. That's good. Good. You know, you're in there, everything's taken care of, nobody's flipping you off, stealing your PIN number. And it's all coming in on free cable, yeah. But then life starts, you know, and it's a little like that, you know. They turn you upside down, you're born, spank your ass, take your fingerprints, and just to cap off the festivities, snip, circumcise you. Been on Earth 5 minutes, you're beaten, booked, and filleted. Is that fair? No. And every few years, another painful snip in life. First you find out there's no Easter Bunny, it was all bullshit. Snip, no Santa Claus. Snip, you don't become an athlete. Snip, you don't become a rock star. Snip, you gotta settle for some job you didn't even really plan on. Snip, 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 snip. Till you wind up alone in a hotel, thinking up jokes for drunks and getting emails calling you a punk faggot. But a lot of it's fun. A lot of it is a lot of fun. Thank you very much. Great time.